Come on, guys, let's push it. We practically brought this big can of Pepsi. This jar is so big that we needed to use 3 machines.
We're going live to see the biggest can of Pepsi in the world today. It looks like one of the cars is out of control. The jar fell on its side. So what do we do now? Pepsi started flowing. Soon our village will be completely flooded. As this big jar of Pepsi was being carried, one of the cars rolled over, and then a jar of Pepsi fell to the ground. We need to get a rescue team out here to pick up the jar. We do not recommend leaving their homes. It is better not to go outside.
It's a horror. A can of Pepsi spilled. How could this happen? What we do? Because Pepsi spills out of the geysers appear.
Look, JJ, I have an idea.
What?
I'm not sure it'll work, but it's better than nothing. Let's try to flip the can with Pepsi using piston.
Oh.
We must try it now before it's too late. Soon the whole village will flood Pepsi.
I like your idea, Mikey.
I knew you'd need it.
You have to try. Maybe we can really flip the can with Pepsi. Only there is one problem.
Oh.
On the street then from Pepsi.
Oh.
So we better get on boats. Wait, we didn't take the piston.
Sure, I forgot to bring a piston. Thanks for reminding JJ.
How much Pepsi there is? Our neighbors climbed onto the roof to be safe. We have to hurry, Mikey.
How do you think my idea really works?
I think it will work. But for it to work, we have to hurry. Don't worry, Mikey. We're going to succeed. The worst we will not do, if we do not try at all to raise a jar, then the village will completely flood Pepsi.
With every second, Pepsi is pouring out of the jar more. So soon the whole village will flood. We must stop it. We don't have time to build a boat.
While you were gone, Pepsi became even more. Soon, everything here will be flooded. Our whole house will be under the water. You must hurry. I will wait here.
We have to go through Pepsi. Just need to be very careful not to step on the geysers.
Oh, how hard it is to walk. I am almost completely underwater. What happened? Did Mikey step on the geyser? Where did he go? He landed on the roof to the villagers.
Look what I found here. It's the same Mentos. You know what will be if you throw it in Pepsi.
You have to watch my steps so I don't accidentally step on a geyser. I'm getting up, Mikey. I think the Pepsi has gotten even bigger. We need to hide the Mentos. If it does fall into the Pepsi, then there will be a super explosion. Where you can hide Mentos, now in the village there are no safe places. That's why we always go to all sorts of trouble. With every second, Pepsi spills out more. Oh no! This is our family. The Pepsi has become even bigger. They are now swimming on the door. We must get them to safety. We need to hide them in the highest house in the village.
You're right, but the tallest house in the village is ours. I can't leave the Mentos here. See these blocks of land? Let's move on them jumping.
It seems we will have to renovate the house again. You know, Mikey, I think from now on, I'm not gonna drink Pepsi anymore.
We're on our way to wait a little longer. JJ's going to make a little staircase out of wood.
Now, one moment, please.
You'll have to hide on the roof of our house.
Why do we need to hide on the roof of our house?
Oh,
I think I figured out so we didn't get Pepsi.
right. Our house is the tallest back in the village. There you will be safe.
I think you will not succeed. You cannot express the jar, and then our village will completely flood.
Don't worry, we'll protect you. The village will not be flooded, Pepsi. JJ and I will definitely be able to level the jar.
I have almost finished the ladder. I promise you that you, Pepsi, will not reach. While you're sitting on the roof, we'll try to flip the can with Pepsi. Mikey and I have a brilliant plan. It will work. Oh, great. And ours is really tall. I've never noticed it before. Let's hurry up here. Just climb the stairs. Mikey, you run over here too.
Okay, I'm on my way. And what are we going to do with Mentos?
Because I think I figured out where we can hide the Mentos so he's safe.
Oh.
Let's leave the Mentos here. Let our family guard it.
I don't mind. I promise I will guard this Mentos so nothing will happen to it. Thank you for saving us. The whole neighborhood is filled with Pepsi.
How high is it up here? You can see everything. Mikey, how do you think your piston idea is gonna work?
I don't know, but we don't have any other ideas. As long as we stand here, the village is flooding even more. We must hurry.
What a horror! The whole neighborhood flooded Pepsi. Here I think in vain villagers wanted to order this jar with Pepsi. All right, Mikey, let's go. We still have things to do.
Great! Then I'll leave Mentos here, and then we can go. I ask ask you guard the Mentos if it falls into the Pepsi, there will be a huge explosion.
Don't worry.
We have to hurry. Pepsi has become even bigger.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I think we'll be able to align the jar. We're gonna have to go straight through that soda as long as we don't step on the geyser. Or I don't want to get thrown anywhere.
Don't worry, JJ. Everything will be fine. I won't step on the geyser, especially since we don't have time and we have to hurry.
Take your time, Mikey. Watch your step. If I'm left alone, I'm not going to make it. I have to build the basis on which the pistons will stand.
Oh!
Help me, Mikey. We have to fix the jar.
How can I help you if you have all the wooden pistons too? And I ask you to hurry!
We don't have as many pistons as we'd like, but I think we can flip the can. The main problem is that we have to activate all the pistons at the same time.
And how can we turn them all on at once? Although I think you know how to solve this problem.
So we have to run the cables and put the lever.
You know, I'm a little surprised.
Oh.
We don't usually get to solve things quickly, and this time, we got it so early. Now, we will align the jar with Pepsi, and then we will be the heroes of the village.
Oh!
Get out of here, we Pepsi men. We will not let you level the jar. We want the whole world to be flooded, Pepsi, and if you come here again, we will beat you.
What do we do now?
I don't know where they came from. It's some Pepsi fans.
I knew something like this could happen. We could almost align the jar with Pepsi.
Oh,
They said if we come back, they'll beat us. I think I figured out who can help us.
oh.
We need to get home quickly.
Why do we have to go home? We have no one at home. Or did you think of something again? Tell your plan, because I do not understand anything.
If the soda can is guarded by Pepsi Man, then we need Fanta Man.
Oh.
We will make ourselves helpers to make them chase Pepsi Man. It's very simple, Mikey. How nice that we had a Fanta at home.
How do we make a Fanta Man out of a regular soda? Or do you need some kind of spell? I've just never done this before, so I'm nervous.
No. Now we have to wait. Great, it worked. Listen, Fanta Man, you will have to attack Pepsi Man. You will have to distract them, and we at this point will level the jar with Pepsi.
Well, we'll help you. As I understand, a big can of soda fell and the village started flooding.
Yes, it was like that.
And then came these Pepsi Man.
Yep.
They started threatening us.
Yep.
Said if we don't leave, they'll beat us. If we can't level the soda can, the village will be destroyed.
Well, you did it. When they saw you, they ran away.
They decided to sail away. We will find them and teach them a lesson. If you still need our help, you can ask.
Oh, all right. Now we need to activate the lever, and then this will all be over. Oh no! We've got a few trees in our house, and it's making our house wobble. That means Mentos can fall into Pepsi. We have to get to the roof as soon as possible.
Why all this is happening to us? We have almost aligned the can with soda. How do we get to the roof? Because the house is strongly inclined stairs now under the water.
What? Is that a helicopter?
Did you just see him?
What is it doing here? Is it really so bad that there's not even a landing pad?
I understand it's not just our village that's flooded.
I think it's chaos, and if Mentos falls into Pepsi, it's chaos. Listen, Mikey, how do you think we're gonna save everyone?
I don't know, JJ.
Uh-oh. Look up, Mikey. The Mentos almost fell off the roof. If he falls, the apocalypse. Oh no!
What happened, JJ? Didn't you catch Mentos?
No.
Maybe it's not so bad. What can we stand to do?
I almost caught a pack of Mentos, but I didn't have time. We need to get to the roof of our house. We will be safe there. The main thing is that the Pepsi drops don't get in you, or you can suffocate and lose consciousness. Oh no! You're okay.
Yes, everything is fine. I can't believe one of the trees fell on them.
Now I'll free you.
Okay, what's going on? What's that huge Pepsi spray, and what happened to Mentos?
When the tree fell on you, you dropped the Mentos, and it fell into the Pepsi. Unfortunately, now there is nothing we can do. Now we have to wait until all this is over.
What are we gonna do, JJ? We're gonna be safe, but what are we gonna do about the villagers? They don't have tall houses, and some of them are trapped.
First, I have to help my family. But to do that, I need an axe or a pair of scissors.
Someone can't get out of the house. Huge drops of Pepsi fell on someone.
I get it. Go, Mikey. We have to help the villagers.
Yep.
I just have a recovery potion, so if someone is injured, I can immediately cure him. This villager is trapped. He can't get out of his house. Some of the villagers lost consciousness because big drops of Pepsi fell on them. We need to help all the villagers. We need to build a bridge so we can get to the villagers.
All right, go on, JJ. Unfortunately, almost everybody needs help. It's a good thing you have a lot of potions.
Unfortunately, we can't call an ambulance yet, so we have to treat them ourselves. Oh, we were able to fly 3 villagers. Now we need to cure the others. Listen, Mikey, I'm asking you to be careful. Don't fall into Pepsi. There's geysers in the water. If I'm alone, I can't save everyone. Great, I was able to cure a couple more villagers. We just started. We still have a whole village ahead. Mikey, where are you? Oh, did you fall down?
Yep.
I asked you to be careful. Tell me when you fell into Pepsi.
Well, the moment you said I should be careful, stop talking and help me out, by the way.
Well, only this time do not fall into Pepsi. We have a lot of work to do. We cannot waste time on it.
I figured you cured some more sick people, but we have a whole village to cure, so hurry up!
Oh, look, Mikey, let's go to the chopper outside our house.
Well, let's go. Why do we have to go there?
Because I think there's going to be someone who needs our help.
Oh!
And on the way there, we can cure a few more people. Listen, Mikey, sooner or later this house is over, and soon the Mentos effect will be over, so everything will be fine. We almost reached. There are still villagers. Apparently, they were just in the helicopter. They fell out when the helicopter fell. How many villagers have been injured or lost consciousness? I have an idea. Maybe we managed to fly this helicopter. We can just fly to another place. Maybe then we can call for help. We can fly to the hospital and tell them what's going on.
Oh! I love your idea, JJ. If we can do this, we can get out of here.
Did you fall into Pepsi again, Mikey? What are you doing on purpose? Well, it doesn't matter, Climb the Island, and I beg you not to fall into Pepsi anymore. I told you, there are geysers, and you can step on them. I have bad news. We cannot fly. In this helicopter, finished gasoline. Don't worry, Mikey. I think I have a better idea.
Oh!
We have super batteries at home. We can charge the helicopter and fly. Listen, maybe instead of flying out of here, maybe we should make a big, deep hole and put sponges in it. Great, it's a fuel tank. Now we can save everyone. We have to hurry. We don't have as much time as we'd like. Do you know what I want to do, Mikey? Or have you listened to my plan again?
I get it, JJ, and I love your plan. But can you tell me again what you want to do? How do I know you want to get in the helicopter?
Everything is simple. First, I want to level the can with soda. To do this, we use a helicopter. I'm not sure we will succeed, but you need to try.
Oh! I like it. Let's try it. Sounds fun.
If we fail, the whole village will flood. Great, I got the chopper. Now I have to fly to the soda can and try to flip it. I think we can make it. It's a military helicopter, so it's very powerful.
I've never flown helicopters before. It feels like a flying machine. Look, JJ, you think that little chopper can lift such a big can of pickle. Honestly, I think even if we had 2 of these helicopters, we still wouldn't be able to move a can of soda.
Well, we'll check it out now. You think we're not gonna make it. Now you're gonna make sure you're wrong. So great, I was able to sit on the soda jar. All right, the hook's hooked. Well, this is where we find out if we can lift the soda jar. Well, Mikey, and you said we wouldn't make it.
Yes, I was wrong. How good has it worked out? And what do we do with all this Pepsi?
Now the village will no longer flood Pepsi.
I'd offer to drink it, but I can't drink that much. Yep.
But now we have to merge the Pepsi. Now we have to execute the second part of the plan.
Oh!
We need to dig a huge hole, put sponges in the pit to absorb all the Pepsi. However, we will have to dig a huge hole, but we will succeed. Oh! Come on, Mikey. When we're done being heroes in the village, just imagine if we got statues to honor us. I have a drill, so pulling a long hole is no problem. But you have to jump into the Pepsi, as long as there are no geysers. Now you have to start digging. You have to dig a big enough hole to fit all the Pepsi. Good thing I had TNT. I could use TNT as a drill.
It's just a brilliant idea. You can rip a long hole in 2 seconds. Look, JJ, I have a question. You were talking about using sponges. You have sponges with you now? If there's anything I can go home and look for. Well, or ask the villagers.
Oh, don't worry, Mikey. I took the sponges in advance.
You did good, JJ. You came up with such a brilliant and simple plan. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
I hope that's enough. For some reason, I think the hole is too small. If I can dig one hole. I did it. The plan worked. Now there is no Pepsi in the village anymore. Honestly, I thought that nothing worked. I'm glad I was wrong. Now we need to go check on our family.
Yep.
All the villagers rejoice, but it is not surprising. I saved their house. I will remember this day for a very long time. If I'm honest, I still can't believe it actually happened.
We saved not only their houses, but the whole village. So now we are the heroes. I am sure to erect a monument in our honor.
I'm so glad you're safe. If I'm honest, I was afraid I might get hurt. As you can see, we managed to level the can with soda and pour all the Pepsi into a pit. Honestly, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry.